They do look like a boy band. I see what you mean about them being the first boy band.
I was going to say that,
Very
yeah, so
uncanny.
overall thoughts? Overrated.
I think that's
Yeah,
just an
the
understatement. From
Beatles
what you
are...
showed me, they're the biggest piece of trash since actual trash.
So, the Beatles have this unenviable... Well, no, the Beatles have the enviable position of having a high quantity of works.
Yes.
And being the first proper boy band, as in marketed towards women. So they've done a
They were
lot of
marketed
songs.
towards women.
Yeah, so
I thought they were
I
mostly
will...
marketed towards men.
No, I thought so too. Because I only spoke to men, but when I watched some of the videos of their music videos, and I spoke to some women about the Beatles, I realised that no, the Beatles got so popular because it was music for women. Like we said, they're the first boy band. And
That explains a lot. And
if you look at the music videos, it's all women. Almost all its members are women.
I am sad now. That makes me sad. Really? Like, I didn't expect to hear that. It makes sense.
Yeah,
I understand what you mean.
It also makes sense why their first 6 albums, if I can find it. Yeah, Please Please Me, with the Beatles, A Hard Day's Night, Beatles for Sale, Help, and Rubber Soul are all the exact same album. They are all the same. You're not even wrong. That is literally how it starts.
Please don't tell me that's true. I was just joking. I was making a funny FNAF reference.
Save them. No, but what was I saying? Yeah, so the first 6 albums are all the same album. They are all like soppy love songs. And it makes the Beatles sound like suckers. Because all the songs are about, I love this girl, and one day she should be mine. It's like, shut up. Please just go ask her out already.
I hate love songs. Like, I don't think there's a single love song. Maybe like 2.
No.
There's maybe like 2 love songs that I like. Especially...
I like love songs. Actually, about this. One of the reasons why I don't like these first 6 albums is because it is entirely artificial. I don't believe a single word. The only songs I liked were the ones which weren't love songs, because in the first 6 albums, I could hear the fact these songs weren't. Maybe they were by the Beatles, written by the Beatles, but it wasn't from the heart.
Yeah, it was just probably pre-programmed shit, which, again, boy bands, they do that as well.
Yeah, exactly. No, the one thing I will say, though, is it's kind of insane to me that boy bands took until like the late 90s to early 2000s to really hit off, when the Beatles was in the 60s. It took them 40-odd years to get boy bands, even though the Beatles was the biggest one. That's really bizarre to me.
That's deeply depressing. What if we just destroyed/killed all boy bands?
The world would be a better place.
Of course you have Rishi there.
Of course, Rishi's a classic.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, so like,
dun, dun,
honestly,
dun,
most
dun,
of my,
dun.
only a few of my songs are love songs. Most of them are not.
I think off the top of my head, there's only 2 love songs that I like, which one is A Man Without Love, because I think it's really nice. Like, the guy has a really good vocal.
Yeah.
He sings well.
Yeah.
And one is a Portuguese song that's about motherly love. It's about a dude saying that he wants to come back to the arms of his mom.
That's nice.
It's basically, the song is like he traveled all around the world, and he wants desperately to come back to the arms of his mom. And he says that he even brought a piece of dirt with him just to show her. The first time I heard that song when I was a kid, I actually cried.
Aw.
I'm not made of stone. I'm just schizophrenic. There's a difference.
True. Okay, so the first 6 albums are all the exact same album, right? Okay, there are some. Actually, let me check. I can remember.
I think the problem with love songs is that a lot of them are about cucks.
Yes, again, the Beatles, just based on their love songs, are suckers.
Because, like, there's this girl I like, and I don't know how to approach her. She's so beautiful. That's cuck. Only cucks say that shit. Out loud.
Yeah, that's true.
The first thing a man says about a woman is how big your tits are. Even if they're small, because some men like that for some reason.
Right, let's see.
Jest, of course. About the second part, not the first.
So in Please Please Me, the album.
That sounds awful. Terrible name.
The only song I know is popular is Love Me Do, which was fine. it's Love Me Do did stand out because of the harmonica, but like that was basically the only thing it had. Like it had again, the Beatles have so many songs. They played every single instrument ever, at least for its time. That
It's like I told you, I don't think they're influential per se. I think they honestly just played so many songs in so many different ways that it's kind of impossible for you to not find a Beatles song with a specific melody.
yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But yeah, honestly, there's nothing in the first album I like. Like I'm looking through them all. But the fact I can't remember a single one of these songs apart from the one that I've heard before because it's popular which is Love Me Do.
I just remember Sonic EXE's workout song.
Ah.
Just because it was so unbelievably shit that I got so angry at it. I got so mad.
Yeah.
Like, oh, the Beatles are the greatest band in all of existence. Sonic.exe.
They're not.
For fuck's sake, man.
Again, I understand why they were popular. Again, the first boy band, they were bound to be popular.
Yeah, what boy bands are like? Yeah, sure, but I don't like I don't get the popularity of boy bands.
I can hear, because women. That's why it's.
Yeah, but I don't like why women like them. It's like a weird sex thing.
It
like
is.
They want to fuck for men that look exactly the same at once.
Let's see. With the Beatles album. No. No, I don't know. Honestly, the second album was so weird. Because all these songs are love songs. And then the last song is about how it's called Money, That's What I Want. The last song in the second album.
Fuck love, I want money.
Yeah, it is such a bizarre turn. Because all the other songs are love songs. And then out of the blue, there's just a song called I Am a Greedy Asshole, Give Me Money. It's so funny.
He turned that mindset into a right set.
Yeah.
Man, honestly, that's really funny to me.
Yeah.
That's really funny to
Same.
me. It's just like, I wish I had love. Love didn't work out. Let's do money now.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or it was just like them breaking free the producers. Because, boy band.
Oh, no.
They're saying,
No.
boy band's what matters.
Like, the only reason why the Beatles broke up was because their producer died, or manager died. I think same person, but yeah.
Were they that unstable, really?
I don't know. I don't think they were unstable. I think they were just like... I think most of their songs were not written by... I think it was a mixture of... The manager was a guy who found them and made them who they were. So about him, it's kind of like a core or key part of the Beatles is now gone, literally dead. Yeah, anyway. A Hard Day's Night. Was there any good songs in here that I liked?
And I love her. Tell me why it ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why.
No, shush.
Come on.
Yeah. Again, it is insane to me how many of these Beatles songs sound like I can hear what these will influence later on. Like Pink Floyd, one of these songs is just a proto Pink Floyd song. I can't remember which one. It's in a later album, but it sounds exactly like Pink Floyd before Pink Floyd. It's so bizarre.
Strange.
Yeah.
Pink Floyd.
Yeah. I like. I don't like all their songs, but I really, really like Dark Side of the Moon. That's a really good album.
Yeah, I have to listen to that album. Everybody says that album is like the best thing since sliced bread.
I like it a lot. I do like it a lot, personally. I recommend, like, it's probably in my top 10, if not top 5.
Fair enough.
Like, I like it a lot.
And it's the one that sells the most t-shirts, so there's that.
That's true. It has a banging cover. I have no idea why it's the I have no idea why it's the refracting. Is it refraction? I can't remember.
Yeah, refracting, I think.
I have no idea why it has that cover, because that's nothing to do. A lot of albums have nothing to do with what's inside. It's really bizarre.
Very strange, yeah.
It's like that Nirvana one, which I can't show because it shouldn't have
with the baby with the...
Yeah, the fact that even exists...
That's a very strange thing.
Yeah, the fact that even exists pisses me off, but whatever. Okay, I know some of these songs because they're pop. Again, it's the Beatles. Some of these songs are just popular, so of course I know them. Doesn't mean I like them though.
It just every time I listen to the Beatles, I just come out disappointed.
Yeah, mate, how do you think I felt after listening to the entire discography?
Hey,
well, the albums.
you were the one who wanted to do this to yourself, so you could tell your dad that his taste is shit. This is your fault.
Actually, no, I didn't do it for that. I did because I wanted to know what was all the rage about the Beatles. That is why I listened to them.
When I do it, I'm the problem.
Yes.
Like, I want to watch the Clone Wars, and you say, no, don't bother.
Well, that's just right. You're doing...
That's for
you know, I'm telling you, because right, I didn't talk to my father before this, but once I talked to my father, even he said he didn't like the Beatles until he listened to Revolver. So, let's get through these early albums. So, Beatles for Sale.
No reply.
I'm a loser.
I'm a loser.
Yeah, very true.
Wait, I'm a loser, baby. It's I'm a loser, and then the first word on the song next after that.
You'll never escape Habbo Hotel.
I shall escape it one day. My life cannot be tied to that shit show. I refuse.
Okay. Right, this is really bizarre. I will admit, this is really bizarre. But 8 days a week, despite being the exact same kind of song as every other love song in these early Beatles albums, for some reason, I kind of liked 8 days a week. I don't know why, but something about 8 days a week kind of stuck with me more than almost all the other songs so far. I have no idea why. But 8 days a week is probably one of my favorite Beatles songs. I can't explain why. I just like it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your liking?
Eh.
To be fair, I've come to just despise 1 out of 10. You know, it's way too vague.
Oh, that's loud. Ooh.
Yes. I think it's because this is the kind of song you would walk to.
Yes. Yeah, it is. It is.
Like, it's a sunny day, everything's going right.
Yeah. Oh,
like this
that's
song's
another
thing. At
thing.
the beginning of movies.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, this one. I don't like it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah. It's... I'm sorry, but the guy on the left... I don't know who the Beatles are, but the guy on the left of the Beatles for Sale album, his hair... The guy on the left's hair
onion.
looks like an onion.
Yeah. It's not just that. He has the face of Nicolas Cage. The guy to the right of him has the face of Clarkson, kinda.
Yeah,
the third to the left and second to the right.
Yeah.
It just has an okay face, I suppose. And the guy on the right reminds me of someone, but I can't quite put my finger on who.
Probably one of the Beatles band members.
Shut up.
Yeah. But, yeah. One of the things that I realized is the Beatles is I don't like listening to the Beatles unless they're background noise. The Beatles makes fantastic background noises. Like when I'm driving and I've got somebody else in the car, so I'm being a chauffeur, for example. When I was listening to the Beatles, I realized their songs sound a lot better when they're out of focus. When you're doing something else and you're not focusing, and you're not focusing on the Beatles, not focusing on the song itself, they actually sound quite good. It's only when you actually listen to what they're playing and what they're saying that they actually become bad.
Mate, that's kind of the point of the radio in the first place. I think that's the thing. I think because they lined up exactly with radios becoming popular, people just started listening to the songs in the background, and I'm guessing their minds filled in the blanks. That's my theory.
Yeah, I think so too.
That would actually make sense. That makes logical sense. I'm sticking to it.
Help! I need somebody. Help!
Help me! Help! Help. This one isn't so bad. This is like the kind of song a black woman would sing.
That's funny. But yeah, actually, if that's 14? Oh, they're all 14. Okay. Oh, yeah, Help, the album. Help is a funny intro. Right. Ticket to Ride is one of the most popular Beatles songs, and I don't know why. Like, genuinely, it's just another song. maybe it was like some outside media kind of thing, where like something else like made it super popular. Like maybe it's a really popular song with guitarists who like just play it a lot. I have no idea, because genuinely, I was when it got to Ticket to Ride, I was super hyped because I know this song. Again, it's a bloody JoJo reference. JoJo Part 7, the final stand, the big boss stand of the President of the United States. Yeah, it's Ticket to Ride. I was like so hyped for this because I thought of all the songs that would have been good, it must have been Ticket to Ride, and it was exactly the same as everything else. I was so disappointed.
I'm guessing it was like right place at right time, you know?
Yeah.
Like just a quinky dink, for lack of a better term.
Anyway, I'm gonna press play so you can listen to it. I need to go get my supper real quick.
Okie dokie.
So, was your ticket road?
There's the problem that I have with this song, which is...
Okay.
Here's the thing. The Beatles are not bad vocalists. They have good voices.
Yeah.
The problem I have with this song is that the instruments suck. It sounds like they're constantly fighting over each other. If this was just like... I feel like if you change the instrumental, like the background music, this song could be good. Honestly. Because like... if you listen to the background, it's like... Like, it's not harmonized at all. Like, it's not... They're not working together, they're working against each other. And that's what I think makes the song bad, to be honest.
That's fair enough. But yeah, like, oh yeah, I think Yesterday is another good song. Yesterday, Ticket to Ride, big disappointment. Yeah. Also, my has some mouth noises now because I'm eating food, so, you know.
Yeah,
Nom nom nom
hey, that's
nom.
the viewer's problem. Nom nom, moist and delicious. I have a rarity of two.
Yeah, here's Yesterday.
Well, that one's not so bad. I kind of like it. But again, there's a problem with like the guitar feels like it's for a different song.
I mean, what do you mean?
Like if it was instead of an acoustic guitar, an electric guitar, not for metal but for rock, like just basically the default for like a better term, and it flowed better. Like it wasn't dun dun dun. It was like dun 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 dun. I think it would work much better. But I don't dislike this song. This one's pretty good. Isn't this the one that came to them in the dream?
I think so.
Because there was a song in this album that I remember that I liked. It might be this one. And I think you told me that it came to them in the dream.
Yeah, it was the song. Yesterday, yes.
Yeah. God thought, okay, they're too shits to be allowed to have a career. I'm just gonna give them a good song for once. That's my headcanon and you can't take it away from me.
Okay.
You can't make me. Blah.
But yeah, Yesterday, not that bad. Actually, I know what you're saying, but remember, this was made in the 60s. No autotune. Everything was recorded to tape. This is like
but guitars already existed.
I know.
The electric guitars.
I know, but white boy with electric guitar, like Ed Sheeran songs, existed for a reason, and it was the Beatles. Like the Beatles popularized.
Destroy the Beatles. Destroy the Beatles. The world would have been much better off if they never existed. I'm gonna erase the concept of the Beatles.
No, because sadly, things like Black Sabbath and metal as a whole wouldn't exist without them.
Okay, fine. I'll allow it.
Remember, even if they aren't that good, the things they inspire are... The Beatles are the Michael Moorcock of the music world. They inspired everything. The difference is, not many people know of Michael Moorcock. Everyone knows about the Beatles.
I'll treat the Beatles as samples. Like, it's the thing that inspires great things, but they're not great by themselves.
Yes. Yeah, that's fair enough.
I think that's 50-50. Like, 50% is that, the other 50% is just they did so many things that inevitably you're gonna find something that's close to another thing.
Yeah.
It's my headcanon.
Right, Rubber Soul.
Desert Eagle.
Drive My Car. I have no idea what
I don't like
song.
this one.
Me neither. Again, it's popular.
Maybe you could drive my car.
No, reason why it's so bizarre is the chorus is like in a different key, and it just abruptly changes to that key. It's really bizarre.
When did they start doing psychedelics again?
Revolver. So next album. So 6 albums in, and only like what 3 songs have been good so far.
Yes.
Well, it's not good.
Honestly,
not good per
Yesterday.
se, just not bad.
The only one I would call good is Yesterday.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's not great, but it's
Was
good.
Norwegian good? What good? Let me see. I've been good.
They're in the woods. They're in the woods, mate. Norwegian woods. It feels nice to no longer have a microphone tied to my headphones.
Mm-hmm.
Meh. Meh.
That's right. This is the first song
Sitar.
in an album with sitar, yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Was there any other good ones? No.
Stop, wait a minute.
I remember Drive My Car because it's popular, but I don't know why. Norwegian Wood because funny name.
Honestly, I think
And-
it's boomerisms. Baby, you can drive my car. Look at me.
Yeah,
I'm
you know,
so
yes, it
big
is.
because
It
car.
literally is. You're right. It literally is. Yeah.
Just remember, it's 60s, 70s, so it would have lined up with Gen X.
hippies. It's really
boomers.
funny because apparently the Beatles
boomers?
didn't like proto hippies, but they became hippies. It's very funny. There are some songs. There are love songs now. Like before, almost all these songs are love songs, but only a couple weren't. And one of them that isn't a love song is Nowhere Man. So let's give that a listen.
Okay. Why not Van? I feel like they would have ramped better.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, this is calling the boomers fucking aimless idiots.
Yes.
Huh. And boomers like this. They like being called idiots that have no place to go.
Yes.
Great. Fantastic. Also, that's your command. Great.
It's kind of like it's one of those. It's a really weird thing because it's out of nowhere. Anyway,
You reckon these songs were subliminal messaging, like specifically
Yes.
made to convince
Yes.
the generation to act a specific way? That's why they're so
Yes.
popular.
yes. Remember, first boy band.
Yeah, and
Also-
boy bands were created literally for that.
look at this,
They were
look at
put in
this.
circuses.
Please Please Me, 1963.
63.
With Beatles, 63. 64. 64.
64.
65.
65.
65. 66.
Yeah,
Right,
there's a big
Revolver.
gap, right? Yeah.
Revolver is the first Beatles song where they definitely started taking drugs. Like
Album.
hard psychedelics.
You said song, it's album.
Sorry, 1 second. So, there are love songs in this, but a lot of these
Yes.
songs aren't love songs. So, Tax Fan's good. It's literally just about how tax is evil. So, based.
Epic.
Ella
That's
Rigby.
strange coming from the Beatles.
Yeah. Ella Rigby, you've heard it. Again, I'm Only Sleeping, not Love You Too is a love song. Here, I don't think that is a love song. Yes, Submarine, she said, Good Day Sunshine, and Your Bird Can Sing, but no one, Robert.
It's all about the he says, she says bullshit. I think you better quit. Better split or be living with a fat lip.
Yeah, so
Sorry,
again, there's some good, that's very popular songs again. Ella Rigby is a very popular Beatles song, very somber song.
I thought you said Elden Ring for a second.
Yeah. Again, Yellow Submarine
It's
is
gonna
also
sound
a very... Yellow Submarine is the most un-Beatles song, and yet I could not imagine any other band coming up with Yellow Submarine.
Isn't that the children's song?
Yes. It is out of nowhere. It's so bizarre.
I did like the caricatures for the album. The album cover's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Why is it called Revolver though?
I have no idea. Yeah.
Again, they have good voices. I think that's why this sounds good.
Yeah.
Vocally.
You got TX-Men.
Not good, but good. The vocals are good. Why the cough?
I don't know.
Oh, this is a song I hear in all of those video essays with a 60 segment.
Yeah.
Something's off about the guitar. I think it stops too abruptly. I think they should have let it play for a bit. Let it twang a little.
Maybe.
Like instead of it should be something like that.
Maybe.
You know? Like let it play. It's
Yeah,
my opinion.
What's more bananas again? Yeah, so Revolver has again. I think Revolver is the first album I consider, as a whole, I consider not bad. I like
Okay.
a couple of these songs. Not all of them, but a lot more than
That's some.
with the previous ones. There might be 0 or like 1 song, maybe 2.
Yeah.
This one, it's like, yeah, Taxman, I like Taxman. Eleanor Rigby's good. I'm Only Sleeping's funny. Well, listen to this one.
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. That one didn't age.
This one's I think this one is their first proper psychedelic sounding song as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
man, these drugs.
Yeah, Submarine is a classic. I can't
system.
dislike that song. It's a classic. Yeah, so at least 3 songs. The first 3 songs I like, and Yellow Submarine. So that's 4 songs, which is more than number 4. And then we have it's the first time there's been an entire year's gap between albums, and you can tell because if I had to recommend anybody listen to one Beatles album and nothing else, it would be Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
What kind of fucking name is that, by the way? That's a
I
really
have no
strange name.
idea. You're right. It's a bizarre name. Again.
It's really long. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Yes.
Super deluxe edition, by the way.
I know.
Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. And Knuckles.
Actually, it'd be this version. Wait, would it be? No. So here you go. Remaster. Here you go.
Wait, there's the remastered, the deluxe edition, and the super deluxe
so,
edition.
The one I recommend is the
remastered,
remastered, obviously, because remastered is the one that is just the songs.
Okay, then.
This is one of the only albums which I say I like every single song on this, easily.
Okay, cool.
I think they took hard drugs the entire time.
Crack
One of these
cocaine.
songs is literally LSD. Lucy and the Scout Diamonds is literally LSD.
Oh, because L, and then like Lucy L.
Yeah,
Sky
Lucy Sky Diamonds,
D.
yes. LSD, yes.
Yeah, but it should be LTSWD, but yeah, they
Yes.
should have called it Lucy Sky Diamonds.
No. Would you believe me if I told you that was a coincidence?
The title being coincidental with the fact they were doing LSD.
Yes.
Yes, because again, it should because if it
Yeah.
wasn't, they would have called it Lucy
basically,
Sky Diamonds, not Lucy
again,
Sky Diamonds.
This was the only album I listened to beforehand, because this was the only album my father made me listen to this song on a holiday in, I want to say Turkey.
I was gonna say Peru for some reason. I don't know why that was the first country that came
I
to
have
mind.
never been to Peru.
I guessed as much. It was just a random country that came to my head.
Also, what have you done? You're
really
echoing
weird.
very hard right now. Like, what did you
Give me
do?
a second. I lost my
He's dying, chat.
my thing for the guitar. What's it called?
Pick?
The pick. Yeah, I lost my pick fell down.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. This was the first and only Beatles album. Wait, hold on. This was the first.
Beatles attack.
This was the only Beatles album I listened to straight, from start to finish, and it was the only one I ever listened to. So I was biased going in because I knew I liked this album. The thing is,
Fair enough.
even in context, this is the first album which sounds nothing like the Beatles. Like
Maybe it wasn't the Beatles conspiracy?
no, it was the Beatles.
Okay.
It's really bizarre. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band sounds. It both is the Beatles. It very obviously is the Beatles. It has the Beatles vibe. Like it has their signature all over it, but the way these songs exist, like as in an album, it's like a play or like a theatrical. It feels like a live performance or like a stage play, rather than like a studio album.
I see.
And I think it's because it's a whole band. Like every single song has like different sections of the band playing. So, I think
By the way, fun fact.
yeah.
Back in the day, I used to watch a lot of Cinema Sins adjacent channels. Like I did Cinema Sins and
poor fool.
whatnot. Yeah. But one of the consequences is that one of them was like Sly Cooper. Basically, a lot of worlds with anthropomorphic animals, right? And sometimes you see bands. And some of them were parodies of the Beatles. There was never a band, and I've never seen a band in an anthropomorphic animal world that was meant to be a parody of the Beatles, where the band members were actual Beatles. I don't think there's a single example.
Yeah, that's a massive missed opportunity.
Yeah, kind of strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
Despite everything, there's never been Beatles.
Yeah, but TLDR, if you want to hear the best of the Beatles, listen to Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. By far, it is the best album. Like,
Fair enough.
It's again, I unironically have this saved on my Spotify, on my phone, because it's the only one I actually think is properly good.
Fair enough. Okay. Don't know what to say about that. Just hope it's good. Might give it a listen at some point.
Again, it's the only one I say you should. If you want to hear like good music, Sgt. Pepper's is the only album which I say is good music. Maybe it's biased because again, this is the only one I just listened to like properly on my own beforehand. Even so, I still think it's good. It holds up. It is psychedelic as hell, but because it's psychedelic, only a couple of these actually have. Are about. Are love songs. That's it. Like Lovely Rita Meter Maid, When I'm 64. She's no, that's not a song. Getting Better, kind of. Yeah, there's only. Sorry, no, with a little help from my friends, so 4 songs out of this 13-song album are songs that are not love songs. And compared to
like the Beatles are just really shit at doing love songs. Oh wait, no, you said are not love songs. Never mind.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
even then,
there.
the love songs here are by far my favorite. Because one of the problems with all the first 6 albums all suffer from the fact they're suckers, they're cucks. They're saying, I love this woman. She's the one for me. But it's never about like this woman is like, I'm in love with this woman and she's mine. 1 second.
I see what you mean.
Give me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Blesses you. Again.
Yeah, thank you again.
Bless you.
But yeah,
well, technically I give you 3, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm being called. I have to go to dinner.
Okay, I'll continue later.
Can you pause it?
Yeah.
I'll tell you when I'm back.
Can I?
Hello.
Hello, you are the storm that is approaching.
Approaching. Provoking. Black. I better not say that word.
Okay, right, I'm recording by the way.
Slur.
Yeah.
Every time you start recording, it's about racism. I'm talking about racism.
Yeah,
Nobody's more racist than Mr. Krabs.
Yeah,
That's
so
canon.
Yeah. There's only like I think 3 or 4 love songs in this. The thing is though, whilst the first 6 albums are all about I wish you were mine, these songs with a little help from my friends is about a guy who abused his woman, but is no longer abusing her thanks to his friends. I think Getting Better is about a love song, but like again, it's about being in a relationship. When I'm 64, will you still love me when I'm 64? It's all
69.
It's all about. It's a song all about like, will you still love me when I'm 64?
That's a good idea for a love song. I like it.
Yeah. Lovely Rita is the only one that is similar to the previous Beatles songs, but it works because it's the only one in this album that's like a previous Beatles song. It's a Lovely Rita meet her maid. But even then, it isn't actually about pining after her, because if the first verse is, but then there's a second verse. It's about the second verse is about the singer going on a date with her, and then taking her back home, like having another date later on. Like the song is literally is an actual love song.
Like, I think that's the problem. So many love songs are just cuck behavior. It's like please, 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 please.
Yeah.
Like
Please,
when I'm
Please
64, the idea of will you still love me when I'm 64? That's very romantic, because it's a natural fear.
Yeah.
And the conclusion is very sweet. It's like, hopefully so, or yeah,
Yes.
you will, or yeah, I
yeah.
will.
Compare that to like any of the previous 6 albums. Again, this album is the only Beatles song that I can fully endorse and say, listen to this song if you want to hear the best. This album, sorry, if you want to hear the best of the Beatles, because it's
The best love
genuinely a good
is
song.
Cock and Bolt for sure, from Wikipedia.
Speaking of which, next.
Speaking of cock and ball torture. Anyway.
Okay, not just yet. That's the next album, but this album
Okay.
is Magical Mystery Tour. Another psychedelic album, to be sure. Like I Am the Walrus and Strawberry Fields Forever are two very yeah. Honestly,
I love strawberries.
yes. Oh, again, I like it's Strawberry Fields Forever is one of my liked songs. I like this song. It's a good song.
Fair enough.
But honestly, I am not a big fan of this album. It's fine. Obviously, it's so much better than the first 6 albums. It's better than Revolver. But actually, no, I think Magical Mystery Tour is my second favorite album. Is it? Yes. Yes, it is, yes. Even so,
a mosquito has infiltrated my premises.
That sucks. But yeah, Magical Mystery Tour is such a downgrade from Sgt. Pepper's, in my humble opinion. Let's see. Yeah, I Am the Walrus is it's an alright song. I like Strawberry Fields Forever is a good song. Again, mate, I'm the Walrus. It's psychedelic. It is fully psychedelic rock.
Reminds me of that one movie. I think it's just called The Walrus, where I think a guy gets turned into a walrus monster or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know. I just see screenshots of that once or twice.
All You Need Is Love is overrated and hippie cringe. Penny Lane. Penny Lane is good. I like Penny Lane. Penny Lane is good.
Unless it's love for God, that's a lie.
Yeah, it's about worldly love. It's for hippie love. Speaking of which, the White Album is by far the worst Beatles album. Yes, the first 6 albums are bad. Like, I don't like them at all. But at least you get what they're going for. And each album is about 14 songs.
This was at the start of the Cold War, right?
No, I don't care. I have no idea.
Because, like, back in the USSR,
no,
it sounds like a very...
The Cold War was, like, the end of World War II to, like, 1980 something.
So middle of what was considered a Cold War, because it's still going on, but, you know, it's considered to be over.
Yeah.
Stupid, but yeah, you know.
It's culturally... In the zeitgeist, it's over, but it's really not. Anyway, yeah, no, this album is 30 songs. 30 songs. This album, more than any other, was a pain in the ass. I did not like this album. I think this album has, by the fact it has 30 songs, has some of the most popular Beatles songs. But my goodness,
why are some of them so short and some of them so long? Like there's some
I don't
that are
know.
52 seconds.
I don't
ones
know.
Are 1 minute and 1.
I don't know. But like, again, it's 30 songs. Some of these songs are good. I like While My Guitar Gently Weeps. I think that's a good song. What else? Blackbird. Blackbird is a classic. I like it. Again, it's a great acoustic guitar song.
Everybody likes blackbirds, like crows and ravens.
A Birthday is a very funny song, because it's literally a Beatles birthday song, for some reason.
I don't know why there's so many shows that they have like a birthday episode, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she used to sing the regular birthday song, and they just have to come up with something else.
No,
is the birthday song copyrighted
that
or
was
something?
you know, that's a very funny story. For the longest time, I think somebody, I think it was Warner Brothers, claimed to have the copyright for the for Happy Birthday. However, when somebody actually looked into it, turned out, no, they did not. So for
They were
literally,
just lying.
yes, for literal years, Warner Brothers or somebody was falsely claiming for literal decades that they had the rights
the
to Happy
copyright.
Birthday, and
They did
nobody,
not. Nobody ever checked it.
nobody checked
Nobody was
until
just like, hey, that's kind of weird.
yeah, nobody checked until the 2010s, and they realized, no, the birthday song has always been in the public domain. But because nobody checked Warner Brothers if they actually owned the copyright to it, and because it was such a long-standing thing, and it was such a quote-unquote well-known thing, nobody actually, all of Hollywood, basically just didn't check, because it's just a quote-unquote fact.
Hollywood.
Again,
Places.
they were so conceited. Again, it's not like some guy to just actually look into it and find out, no, they had literal no claims on this public domain song.
I wonder if I could get rich by just telling a very funny lie. Something like, I made the insert franchise here, like obscure franchise here. And then by talking to the right people, if I could just convince the entire of Hollywood to fund a movie based on a property that I don't own, and then get all the money. I wonder how easy that
you mean
would
like
be.
what Disney did with the fairy tales?
Well, he didn't claim it was theirs.
Oh no, they do. They do.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. So what are the reasons why, for example, Warhammer
I thought
Fantasy?
the premise was these aren't theirs, but they got so
no,
popular.
mate. It doesn't. No, it's Disney. What are the reasons why Warhammer Fantasy ended? Was because Thor: The Dark World was released.
Yeah.
Thor: The Dark World has a character who is a dark elf called Malekith, who is from Norse mythology. Warhammer Fantasy, which came out before that movie by decades, decided to end Warhammer Fantasy. There are many reasons why, but this is one of the reasons. Because they feared that even though Malekith should be in the public domain, because it was fucking Disney, they decided it was better to end a franchise.
They decided to end an entire franchise over just using it.
Okay, no. It was one of the reasons. One of them. Yeah. Anyway,
What was the franchise, by the way?
a lot of okay. Yes, there are some good songs in the White Album.
The Beatles.
Yes, the Beatles, the White Album.
The Beatles.
A lot of them
The Beatles,
are
the
really
Beatles.
honestly the worst songs are in this album by far.
I hate that cover, by the way, and the title. It feels
me
like they
too.
just didn't care.
I don't know, mate.
They just didn't
mate,
care.
It's just called it's not even straight. The Beatles on the White Album, the Beatles album, isn't even straight. It's slightly slanted.
Yeah, I can tell it's tilted to like the top right.
Yes, it's tilted counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Yes.
You think this album was just like just like them saying, we don't care anymore. You'll eat up our garbage, no matter how garbage it is.
Pretty much, yeah. I would not be surprised because it's 30 songs, and Revolution 9 is one of the worst songs I've ever heard. Also, Helter Skelter. Helter Skelter sucks, but Revolution
that
9
the-
is an 8-minute song that is just awful. I hate it.
Which one is the Sonic.exe one? I forgot which one.
Helter Skelter.
Okay. I don't want to listen to it. You know who else likes the Beatles? My mom. No, that's not the
Yeah.
Sonic EXE song. I think it was Revolution 9 that was the Sonic EXE song.
Let me check.
Get to the middle, please.
Yeah, this is,
I
yeah.
can't hear.
Yeah,
the,
it's
the
the
sound stopped.
yeah.
The sound's
Revolution
not-
9
oh, there
is
it is.
awful. It's just sound. This isn't a song. Anybody, honestly, I think the Beatles put this song in the White Album as a litmus test to see if anybody says Revolution 9 is a good song from one of the albums. They know this person is insane.
I am going to be 100% honest with you. I am pretty sure you are correct. But I'm pretty sure the way that people defend it is...
It's the
Oh, the
Beatles.
intention is to show that the modern life has music or as things they can be considered music, blah blah blah, or like a critique on what is music, blah blah blah.
Oh,
some
no.
shit like that, you know?
I hate that.
You know for a fact that's how they defend it.
Oh, of course. Was Wild Honey Pie good? No. It wasn't, no.
What the fuck is that? Did they,
Wild Honey
just
Pie.
making YTPs at this point?
Yeah, this song
This
was
is just a
weird.
YTP or some shit.
It does sound like, isn't it? I know
it's got
how
the
they did
distortion
it,
in
but
it.
like it's like a wah-wah, but like to the extreme.
Anyway. Still, this feels like drugs. The song, like this feels like what drugs. Probably
yeah,
feel
mate.
Like, I don't know. I actually
Yes.
never did drugs.
The Beatles were
I don't know
one of
that
the bands to push psychedelic rock for
Oh, yeah,
reasons.
that's the genre.
Yeah.
I hate it. Yeah.
Again, like,
Biggies.
it's so bizarre, right? This album, the quality control, like it's 30 songs, and the quality control on these songs is just awful. Because again, in the same album that has While My Guitar Gently Weeps and Blackbird, and
There's one called Piggies, which I presume is just da 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 da.
you know,
Oh.
well, also I just realized I only like 2 songs from this 30 album. No, by far, the White Album is their worst album. I hate this album.
It feels like it was specifically made to be the worst, honestly. Like, it's so incredibly shit. I refuse to believe it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, I hate it.
Fair enough. Also, Yellow Submarine. They took one song and made it an entire album.
No. Yes, but no. So, this album is actually a soundtrack for a movie, I believe, called Yellow Submarine. It's like it's like this animated movie thing that looks like this.
Was that Godzilla at the bottom right?
I don't know. No. It's just a little evil like eel, I think.
Dinosaur.
So, only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these songs are by the Beatles. The rest of them are by a guy named George Martin. And it's just
Not George
orchestral.
R. Martin.
No. Honestly, after listening, so Yellow Submarine is just Yellow Submarine again.
Yeah.
Only another song is okay. Revolution 9 is just noise. They weren't trying. It's just noise. Only a Northern Song is. It's the most. I think Only a Northern Song is the most postmodern Beatles song ever.
That's
I
another
think-
specific statement.
Yes, I think Only a Northern Song is probably their worst song. Because Revolution 9 isn't a song, it's just noise. Only a Northern Song is just noise, but it's actually trying to be a song, and it sounds awful.
A few moments later.
If I include George Martin, the George Martin guy, the composer of the movie's other soundtracks, the orchestral songs in Yellow Submarine are some of my favourite songs that's like in a Beatles album, which is so funny to me.
Yeah.
But like, it's not Beatles, so I can't count it. I just can't count it.
That's understandable.
So, just, I don't like any of the songs in Yellow Submarine, apart from... I don't even... I like Yellow Submarine from a cultural standpoint because of where I grew up and who I am. But if it wasn't for that subjective pull, I don't think I'd like it.
Are you all of yourself?
So, I think... Yes, I am all of me. I am all of me. Yeah, I don't like Only Love the Song's bad, Altogether Now's bad, Head of Bulldog's bad, It's All Too Much is bad, All You Need Is Love is hippie cringe. Yeah, this album, at least with the White Album, yes, it's too long, it's far too long, but I like 2 songs from it. I don't like any song by the Beatles in Yellow Submarine album.
The namesake of, like, the band that made the namesake of the album just made the bad songs of the album. That's really funny to me.
Yes. Right. I think
Abbey
there
Road,
was...
the one with the funny cover that I like.
Yes, it's the meme cover, which has all the memes about
I
it.
do like it. It's a cool photo. I like it.
It is. Also, I love the hair. The hair's great. And the outfits.
There's also a fucking Volkswagen Beetle in the background. So Beetle next to the Beatles.
True. Yeah, I think, Abbey Road... I was expecting... Abbey Road and Let It Be are both some of the most famous albums from the Beatles.
Yes.
And to be honest, I don't know why. Like, so far, honestly, after listening to all the albums, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band is easily their best album, by far. And honestly, Abbey Road and Let It Be are kind of like the same album to me. Because it feels like they went fully into the hippies. Like the hippie lovey-dovey mindset. Because the
each other come together.
Yeah, like
life is much better when you live.
Yeah,
I
because
really have to censor like half that sentence for you too.
Yes. Yes. But yeah, these 2 albums, Abbey Road and Let It Be, are just full-on hippy-dippy.
Hippy-dippy-dippy-dee.
Also, Come Together is so funny to me. Because Come Together by the Beatles is the worst version of this song. I have heard covers of Come Together, and all of them are better than the Beatles version.
Wow, that sucks ass.
Yes.
Imagine that. Like, the original version of the song is objectively the worst one.
Yeah. Maxwell's Silver Hammer is bizarre. It's about this, like, psychopath who, whenever somebody annoys him or angers him, he just kills them. It's really bizarre because it's like in a major key, so like it's like this happy song, but it's about a guy going around killing people with a silver hammer. It's really weird.
That's really fucking strange. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way,
Octopus's
there's
Garden.
fireworks in the background, so you might hear that in the audio.
Oh yeah, I just did. Yeah, you said that.
Just FYI.
It's alright.
Yeah.
Octopus's Garden. It was a psychedelic song, so it's one of their better ones. So.
The Puss's Garden.
Here Comes the Sun. It's the B-movie song. It's fine.
Is it Here Comes the Sun?
Yes, it's that one. Yes.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
I kind of like it. It's okay.
Honestly,
I don't love it, but it's okay.
Yeah, these love songs in both Let It Be and Abbey Road, they just feel disingenuous now. Like, they always felt like they weren't from the Beatles themselves, because it was, like, manufactured. But, like, these... In these last 2 albums, Abbey Road and Let It Be, the love songs just sound so disingenuous. Because, again...
I mean, at this point, it's big stardom, so I'm guessing they barely even feel love anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Also,
I just like the Here Comes
You
the
Never
Sun
Give Me
because
Your
of the
Money.
nuke memes.
How could the Beatles make a song called You Never Give Me Your Money in their second to last album? It's so disingenuous. It's actually insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Like, there's no other. Also, they have a song called The End, which is the second to last song in the album. Why?
I don't know. They tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it's not even the last song.
Yes. But I have nothing more to say. Come
I
Together
just
was...
like Here Comes the Sun because of the nukes, honestly.
Yeah,
The nuke
definitely.
memes like,
Do
Here
I
comes
do
the
I
sun.
like any songs from this album? Yes. I liked Octopus's Garden and Come Together, but Come Together
Okay.
is soured by the fact it's the worst version of the song.
Wow.
Right, finally, last but not least, because White Album's worse, and... Okay, technically, Yellow Submarine is a soundtrack, not an album. But it has
Fair enough.
original songs, so I'm counting it as an album.
Fair enough.
So, if you're going by purely albums, the White Album is the worst one by far. Yellow Submarine, if you count that as an album and a soundtrack, it is the worst one. Just purely by Beatles songs. But finally, Let It Be.
Isn't this the one that has a song that's like, Let It Be?
Yes.
Let It Be.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, it's meh.
Meh.
Like this album is
Mid.
this album again. Abbey Road and this album it's basically the same album. You could have made another White Album too, which is like a bunch of songs that go together because they were made about the same time, and
Understandable, I
there'll be no
suppose.
difference. Like these two albums are just Let It Be is just a continuation of Abbey Road. There's no evolution. It's just the same thing.
That's a bit depressing,
Yeah,
to say the
and
least.
yeah, there's no, apart from Let It Be, there's no song from this which I consider to be outstanding, either good or bad. It's just sound. Again,
So they are just...
I think it was
Meh.
this song. I was chauffeuring my sister around from work, and I was playing this album because I was almost done, and this made me realize this album at the very least is best listened to when it's background noise. When you're not actually listening to it, it makes very good background noise, but that's it.
Kind of coincidental that it came out on the only time in history where the radio was a thing people liked. Like, radio is like the TV. Once you get the choice to just watch whatever you want, you don't use it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but it sucks, man, because like I focus on
really
these
wanted
songs.
something more.
I listen to the words. I listen to the notes. I try to felt the music, and so many times it just felt fake. The only album which didn't feel fake was Sgt. Pepper's. It's the only album where I can tell like they actually, maybe because they were so high, they were just into it. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mate, I felt that exact feeling a lot of times. What you're feeling right now is
It's
normie
disappointment.
It's
Yeah.
normie disappointment.
Yeah, it's so disappointment. Yes, like
It's when you try to genuinely give something that's popular to try, and you realize that it's genuinely shit, but people will like it anyway. Just because it's
Yeah.
popular.
again, I respect the Beatles for just how significant they were for music in general. Like music
I
today,
don't.
music today, the stuff you like would not sound the same if the Beatles did not exist.
What if it sounded better?
That is a hypothetical that could say it's the exact opposite way.
Exactly.
And it could
That's my
sound
point.
worse. It could sound worse.
Yeah, it could. Exactly.
So
Like, it wouldn't be the same.
again, mate,
sure, but,
remember,
like,
12 Angry Men, mate. 12 Angry Men.
No, I get you
can
can't
suppose
suppose anything. That's my
yes.
point. Like, look, I get it. There's a lot of the Beatles inspired a lot of things, but my
Yes.
question is, it's like, is that inspiration technically relevant? Like,
Well, remember,
technically, Black Sabbath inspired a lot of things. Metallica
Yes.
inspired a lot of things.
Yes. Remember though,
Like, did they
all
inspire
art is
significantly?
concept, conveyance, context.
Yes, but my point is that the Beatles, yes, obviously they inspire people. Obviously they were popular, therefore they're going to inspire people. But like, so did Metallica, so did Black Sabbath, so did the Avenged Sevenfold. Like, the question is, for what they were, for what their songs are, did they inspire good things, and how many things did they really inspire? Like, if only technically 3 songs of theirs inspired things, does it matter? Because that means that that in 1,000 songs, only 3 were good.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Do you understand what I mean? It's more
I
like
get it. Yeah, I
relativistic
get
kind
it.
of
I
thing.
get. Yeah, I do get it, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like about this time, I'm gonna put on the screen like the songs I liked and the album I liked. So that next time, like I think I'll do like a ranking system to say how many pure albums and pure. So I might do a thing where how many albums did I like after like no, I'll do a percentage of albums. So for example, if an artist like the Beatles made a bunch of albums, like too many albums.
Mhm.
But then like another artist made less albums. Like, what is the percentage of albums I liked, and then
Yeah.
what percentage of songs did I like?
Yeah, the good per song,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah, like, not the amount, because again, the amount would be irrelevant. Because again, the Beatles made hundreds of songs, like way too many songs. But other
No, I get it.
artists would have made way less songs. So yeah,
Yeah, like it's better to just have like 3 songs, but be the best songs you've ever heard, than have a million songs and only 3 are
it's
good.
it's basically
That's what. Okay, to be fair, my example with the like that you did say the 12 Angry Men, you can suppose anything, that wasn't
yeah,
a good example, but it was more what I said
yeah.
after.
I know,
Like,
I know.
it depends. It's
I get it.
relativistic.
I get
and-
it. I
yeah.
get it. I get it.
Just to clarify
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
the audience,
Was there anything else about the Beatles I wanted to say? Let me check my notes.
they have funky hairstyles.
Yes, well, everyone did. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Just
I
there's,
already
bowl
said.
cuts- bowl cuts are
I already
like-
said that. I already said that. Yeah. Compared to the Little Rings in June, that's it really.
Schmorder the Schmings.
Yeah, because like I said, the Beatles is hyper inspirational for so many artists. Thing is, though, Lord of the Rings and Dune were hyper inspirational.
And they were good.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, for those authors, they were The Hobbit and Silmarillion were also well known. But how should I put it?
Especially Lord of the Rings. It might be
Yes.
because of the movies as well. I mean, to be
yeah.
fair, there was a period before the movies where
Yeah.
it was still inspirational, but still.
Oh no! Like for again, in the literary space, Lord of the Rings. Okay, not only is it Lord of the Rings, it's also the Del Reys as well. The Del Reys, especially in America, really pushed for Tolkien fantasy. Because
Yeah, until Wheel of Time came out. You told me the story many times.
yeah, I know. I told you yes, but not the audience.
Oh yeah, I forgot
But-
about that.
yes.
Sorry, retards at home. You'll have to. Sorry for
yeah.
depriving you of the knowledge.
Yes, honestly, it feels like every artist after the way I see the Beatles is kind of like they are the Michael Moorcock of music, except they're actually well known and popular. Because Michael Moorcock is a highly inspirational author, for like speculative fiction in general, like sci-fi, fantasy, and everything in between. He was hyper inspirational for their mere concept. Like when it comes to concepts, Michael Moorcock has made so many that are staples of both genres and beyond.
Does he make bad books?
Yes, and a lot of his stuff sucks ass. They do.
Oh, that
But
sucks.
the Elric Saga is by far his best work.
Hmm.
But
Then again, there is a lot of cases where bad things inspire good things.
yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Michael Moorcock has inspired so many other people to make much better works. Again, The Wheel of
Yeah.
Time, probably my favorite fantasy series of all times, would not exist if not for Michael Moorcock. Because so much of the Eastern esotericism in The Wheel of Time was first within Michael Moorcock's works.
You know what I've noticed? It's better to make something because of hatred than to make something because of love. Because if you love something very much, inevitably you're gonna just want to make that thing because you love it. But if you hate something, you want to make the opposite of that thing. And if that thing sucks, then you're gonna make something good. And because hatred breeds analysis, you know? I mean, so does love, but it's easier to analyze something you hate, in my opinion. Because you see the flaws.
Yeah. Well, speaking of
Just
which,
thinking
my
about
mom
it,
just
it's
told me that she's listened to or is going to listen to Joe Abercrombie's the Blade itself. The Blade itself is very, very, very edgy, and honestly, I don't care about it.
What story is that?
The Blade itself is it's on the emo scale of edgy. It reads like what is the most emo edgy thing I could do. Like I think the way you get magic in that world is by cannibalism. I think.
Cannibal Autism.
Or like
So it was written by Frank. Wait, what's his name? The guy that made The Boys. Frank Miller, right?
Yeah. No, it was
Yeah,
by
it was written by that guy.
Joe I think Joe Abercrombie was a publisher who decided to write a book because he realized. Honestly, I didn't like the bit itself because it was just so edgy and like over the top and like, it's The Boys, it's Invincible, except it's just way too edgy. Like, it's Invincible level of gore and edginess, but with The Boys
Sure,
mindset.
Invincible does make some good gore. I don't hate the gore in Invincible.
No,
The comic.
I think gore when again
Specifically.
the Brutal Doom is a great example of how to do gore because it's
Like, he's... Yeah.
Yeah.
Gore can be used for one of two things. Either to make you seem like an extreme badass if you're the one causing the gore, or to horrify you if the gore is being caused to something or someone you like.
yeah, but in like one of the problems
Like,
I
I like
have
Invincible,
with
the comic, for its gore, because, like,
Yes.
like, you know when Mark is coming to Earth and he imagines what's happening to his family, and you just see, like, Thrag holding Debbie's head.
yeah
I think that was it. Yeah, I like it there, because, yeah, it's meant to be horrifying. But then again, I'm tired of gore just being
same
red mist. Red
yes
paste.
same again. It's why Brutal Doom works because Brutal Doom is actually detailed.
Because it actually gives you pink
In
intestines.
fact, one of the problems I have with most of the Wuxia genre, the Wuxia genre is way too gory. The Wuxia genre has a massive identity crisis, where it's trying way too hard to be edgy. It's like emo edgy.
The thing... Yeah, that's the problem. Like, people don't understand. Gore is not that cool. Like,
It's
it needs
not,
a reason
no.
to exist.
Exactly. Again, Brutal Doom. It's Doom. Doom is brutal, so enhancing that brutality
Yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah. And they splatter everywhere. There's, like,
Yes.
gives and particle effects. It's really cool.
Yeah.
And you're the one causing it. The point is that you're eviscerating these demons. It's made to make you feel even more like a
Exactly.
badass.
Yes. All right.
But, like, just
I
having
think
gore
that's
just
it.
because it's accurate, it's kind of
Yeah,
boring.
but so because I have nothing more to say. I think the Beatles are overrated. I know why they are beloved and inspirational and such, but quantity, despite what normies might think, quantity does not mean quality.
True. Can I give my final thoughts as well?
No, because you did not listen. You did not listen to the Beatles.
But it's a funny. Let me make my
All
funny.
right, fine.
Please make a fictional world with anthropomorphic animals where the Beatles are Beatles. That is all.
Okay.